Thank you for joining the Friday edition of the Rick and Bubba Show. What up?
Did you bite your tongue, buddy?
So hard. I can hardly talk right now, so if I have a slight lift. It's back there underneath and right here, right with the back, he just hits it every time. So every time you talk, it scrape, scrape, scrape.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it was like, yes.
When
yes.
you hear it.
And you can't even finish your food, so I've got like a mouthful of food, and I'm like,
People say I always look sleepy in these things. I wonder why.
I said, son, I'm a grown man, and you better go find somewhere to go right now. I said, you honestly, don't make this mistake. Now you need to back off. And of course, thankfully, they did. Then one of them jumped out there. I'll talk about it over there.
See, we would have never.
No, hey, there's no respect for authority.
I can't really. Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, a fight was starting as soon as he came in. So then you get your team, right? You're grabbing your people, throwing them. I'm like, hey man, just back off. And then they start coming after me. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, you don't want to mess with a grown man. Are you kidding me? Like that. And then he started. I said, son, if you take another step toward me, I said, I'm gonna put you on the ground. No, I'm not gonna have some punk talk to a grown man like this. I said, you need to really think about this. I said, it's about to be a horrible scene out here. I was walking the parking lot and I was grumbling about what it is. I said, I can't believe it. I said, they're gonna make me act a fool out here. I said, they're gonna make me lose my mind up in here. And all of a sudden, brother says, Dad, you're quoting a hip hop song. I'm like, is that where that comes from?
Y'all are making me act insane in the membrane.
Come on, guys, jump around.
Oh, have you met Adler?
How's it going?
Hi, Anne-Marie.
Have we done anything about the coffee maker?
No, absolutely not.
Look, I'm continuing to drink it.
Hey, buddy, there you
Look,
go.
little mildew ain't gonna kill you, right?
Heavenly Father, thank you. Greg, you making some popcorn?
Wow, brass scissors in here somewhere.
Isn't it funny we call this a pair of scissors?
I know.
And like a pair of pants?
That's a good point.
Like, what do you call two scissors? A pair of scissors?
Two pair.
Two pairs of scissors.
Popcorn's ready.
Can you tell me a story about when you were a kid where you disrespected an adult?
I would not disrespect older men. The only one I can think of was I had a basketball coach, 8th grade, that kept calling me Ricky, and he kept saying Ricky, and then he kept saying, why are you not answering me? I said, because that's not my name. Did I forget one? Who was it? Oh, yeah.
You're a teenager.
Greg, was I?
You were a teenager.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that was bad. That was when a guy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bust him.
We were doing hard labor, and there was a guy who looked a little rough, and he tired of me complaining about it and said that this kind of work would do me some good. To which I sadly replied, "Look what it's done for you."
You ever have a time where you disrespected an adult as a kid and you look back and you're like, man, dang it.
Miss when I was in 3rd grade, and I said, ooh, you got a pregnant. Like that, like I was trying to make fun of her because she had gained some weight. And I got sent to the principal's office and got in really bad trouble and got a spanking from my dad too about it. I thought I'd be funny. He was in the lunchroom too, 3rd grade. You know, red hair, freckles. I just owning the table. Got in bad trouble, really bad trouble.
A police officer told me to turn around because we have a parade, and I yelled in my car, kidding me, and he heard me. And then he also knew my dad, was like good friends with my dad. So it all comes around, kids, it all comes around.
Kim Jong-un, he's a dandy, ain't he?
People ask me what you think about it. Yeah. And I was just go, what do you think about it? they go, what? I go, what do you think about it? Well, I think he's crazy. Well, back at you.
And Henry, I'm sorry you can't go a single appearance without Bubba bringing up Revenge of the Nerds, you know?
Hey, whoa, hey, it's Revenge of the Nerds 3, man.
Are you Japanese?
Heck no, boy. I'm Korean.
Why do you talk like that?
South Korean.
Get it right, Adler, it's 3!
You know, every once in a while my daughter will make fun of me and I go, okay, hey, stop. Okay? I have to keep up way more than any other generation had to keep up with.
There you go. That's a great point.
So stop it.
Right.
I'm not an idiot.
I hope you learned something while you were here.
I did. I learned a lot.
Okay, and stay out of North Korea.
I got a lot of new perspectives that otherwise I wouldn't have.
And I'll say this, it will not be the same without you.
They got to be within.
At the beginning of your internship, you were a liability. You really were. At the beginning of your,
I don't think
you were a liability in that, like, we kind of had to make sure you were doing your job. By the end, you were on it. You hustled. You did a great job.
No.
You're gonna do fine. You're gonna do great. Good job.
Okay, wow.
I can't say no to people. All the guests want cinnamon rolls.
What?
And this man is telling
Quit
me.
checking with him.
I'm serious. That's a needy bunch.
Okay, can I just give them their cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, but I'll help you.
And
That's a needy bunch.
he told me to
That bunch, they've been ordering since they walked in the door. Can I have some coffee? Go sit down. We'll get to it.
Probably on a vacation and stop by. Love the show. Want to hang out with us. Want to hang out with us.
Salt of the earth people.
Still mad.
This isn't a restaurant.
Yeah, this isn't a restaurant.
So everybody good? Does anybody need anything?
Have you had one of those?
I have not.
It looks good.
I'm thinking about cheating and going.
I'm thinking about it too.
now that we don't have NASCAR.
Smells good.
Except that one. I don't really want that one anymore.
I don't have any hair. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
I know.
Where'd my hair go?
He's a normal human. He's not an alien. He's a normal human.
An alien.
Look, it's E.T. Look.
Is that E.T.?
I wonder if she likes me.
That's not E.T. No, I'm not E.T. That's good.
That's not E.T. This is Speedy. He's very nice.
Do you like Notre Dame? This is their mascot.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Speedy.
And this is our staff drunk. Staff rump. Grump. That's what I said. Grump.
So y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here? Up in here?
Rick, you're scared.
What's your ideal hair? What would you want? Like name a person or a style or something.
I'll take your hair.
You'll take my hair?
Sure.
All right, let me get a right good angle. Okay. What would be your ideal hair?
I have it.
I want to look like Lenny Kravitz because he is the coolest. This is the Lenny Kravitz look. It's called the Establishment Clause, and it never said you had to be an atheist if you worked in the government. If you can underline that in the Constitution, send it to me. I got $100 for you.
As a mom, what's like a good present? I haven't gotten my mom anything yet. What would be a good something to get her?
A silk pillowcase.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are those?
Hey, does Dirt Cheap sell them? The Dirt Cheap stores?
Doubtful. Could. I like those the best.
Does your husband get you a Mother's Day gift or the kids and you give him a pass?
Just the kids. He doesn't get me anything.
Okay, good.
What's the best Mother's Day present you've ever gotten?
I like the homemade gifts. Those are her thumbprints.
Oh, okay. That's
See?
nice. That's
so
really
do
nice.
that.
I'm gonna do that for my mom.
You can make a keychain and use her thumbprint.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you. Greg, what's the maddest you've ever made your mom?
Oh my goodness. There's so many. You know, to be honest with you, my mother, the one thing she hated more than anything, I'm sure there were events, she could not stand talking back. And I was the kid that wanted to have the last word, and she's that way too. And we would be battling over the last word, and she'd find it, she would, it's almost like she was pushing it back into my mouth. But anyway, I still love my mom, so happy Mother's Day to Mom. So many memories of my mom, so many. One of my, I guess, most memorable times was when they decided that my mom would start working at the office at the school that I attended, which I rode through that office quite often, more than my mother realized, on my way to the principal's office, so she started seeing that every time. I thought years later it would be fine to admit to her that I was the person who ate the cake in the home ec department that they'd made for one of the teachers' baby shower while it was in there. I was incorrect to think that enough time had passed, and my mother got on to me and disciplined me, and I was 25 years old. She is remarkable. She's a powerful woman. I always went to bed knowing that I was loved, but she did not tolerate any foolishness, And I can only imagine where I would be if I'd had a mom that wasn't that way, because look at the trouble I got in anyway. Hey, happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you.
What's the maddest you've ever made your mom?
Oh, good gracious. Really? Yeah, I think the maddest I've ever made my mom is when I was a young, stupid teenager, as if I've changed. And I flooded the laundry room because I wanted to be sharp and wash my own clothes. She was so mad at me. I think she said things to me that, now looking back, I think should have upset me pretty bad. I think she said, I hate you. But looking back as a grown man now, she had a lot of patience with me. A lot of patience and a lot of love. So I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
I just want to wish all the moms out there happy Mother's Day. We love you.
Says they come up on his head more than once.
Really?
And you need to look at it. Look, did I not tell you, Dr. Petro? That's not good, is it?
Man.
That's not good, is it?
No, it really isn't. People can come in, and see what's going on, and
we have fun in our office too. Matter of fact, this was seen.
I cannot fix that.
There's a limit how much you can take out, right?
Absolutely.
At some point, the body just can't take it.
Some bulls just can't be
Poor
rode.
man doesn't hear that.
If you,
Is he real? No.
Is he real?
She said, "Is that real?"